feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.
Welcome to the post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank podcast, and we had a great show today. We had Chastity Perdue. Her company is Staffing Texas, and what a great interview. You're going to want to download a complete replay of her show at houston.shrimptankpodcast.com. You'll be able to pick up her show on iTunes, iHeartRadio, pretty much anywhere you listen to podcasts. And we had a great show today, and we really kind of got into a little bit about family values, both in the workplace and at home. And just wondering, Chastity, if you could just maybe hit on that just a little bit.
So I think the biggest thing for me is the way you treat your family, and that's been the core of who we are at Staffing Texas. And even for our employees, we don't just tell them that their family comes first, but they are our family, and we tell them that they're our Staffing Texas family, and they are, and we love them and appreciate them so much.
Yeah, one is a small number. If you're going to build a business, you're going to need people around you, and they really don't care how much you know until they know how much you care about them. And that was one of the key core tenets of your success that came through in the interview today. So thank you for sharing that with us.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
One of the things that we brought up was some of the best advice that you've ever gotten. So for new entrepreneurs, seasoned vets, what would you say is the best advice that you've gotten?
The best advice I've gotten is probably when we started out was you're just afraid of failing, but what if you soar like an eagle? That was the best advice, because after that I was like, that is so true. All I'm afraid of is failure, and failure's not an option. That's probably the best advice I received.
Chastity, I can almost see on that ledge, and then that was that little push or nudge. And that's where,
right.
Young aspiring entrepreneurs find themselves sometimes. You know what? They got this idea in their head, and you're
scared to pull the trigger.
Absolutely.
I don't want to plug any sports apparel companies, but somebody said just do it,
Right.
And sometimes, you can't wait for everything to line up perfectly. You have to kind of just take action. So that's part of the life of an entrepreneur. Again, you're going to want to download this complete show because it's just really great, chock full of nuggets and wisdom from Chastity. And so then also, Chastity, would you share with our listeners, please, how someone would get in contact with you in Staffing Texas if they'd like to reach out?
Sure. So they can call us anytime at 936-494-4473, or they can visit our website at www.staffing-texas.com.
Great interview. Thank you so much for being on the show. We'll see you here live next week.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.